Ilocos region.
Even if it's just a flicker, nurture it so that it can be a fire that can light up the lives of others. No matter how you think your actions are small, it matters and it makes a difference.
Nakita ko lang sa bag.
So,
Dala-dala ko lang.
keep the fire within and according to the regulations. Children who grow up in the places of competition are more likely to be victims of our school learners as compared to children who grow up in places of peace. So you keep the fire within them to help them. Use your voice to stop normalizing abuse of voice. Because it is a right to call out these injustices. And in doing so, to help them and give them a helping hand.
Miss Grant from Panamala.
War and violence is not a stranger to us Zambanenses. Balaban bears the deep scars of war. During the 1945, our municipality faced a devastating experience of our history. A whisper of stories of unbreakable bravery, faith, and profound human kindness. Despite all of this experience that we compassion, and grace. And this is a reminder for all of us that when we remember and honor our history, let us not forget our goal, a world that is hopeful, calm, and far from conflict. For Bulacan and for everyone who knows the shadow of war, lasting peace is not just an idea. It is an absolute necessity that is good and hopeful for our future. Thank you so much.
Miss Grant, Quezon Province.
When I lost my mother at 12, I became the guardian of my brother with a peaceful spectral disorder. In his silence, I found my voice, and I realized that there are more beyond guns. It is the violence of exclusion, of being unheard and unseen. But awareness is not enough. We must build safe spaces on people, on the spectrum, for them to learn, to grow, to be seen and truly belong. As Miss Grand Philippines 2025, I carry this mission very close to my heart, to create a society where every children is not just accepted, but embraced and nurtured with love. Thank you.
Miss Grant, Panamala region.
Coming from Mindanao, I have lived among the voices that have fought for peace. And now, I bring that kind spirit with me here on the stage. Because the real battle is not with weapons or with guns, but it is in how we respond to conflict and pain. We are all human, we all feel pain, and we all want peace. Yet somehow we convince ourselves that killing each other is the solution to what do you think it is? Is that the only solution to peace? Because it is not. Peace is not impossible. What is impossible is surviving. if we continue to choose war. War is not our natural habitat. As human beings, we can rise up because that is not who we are at our core. I want to say that everyone here, you have a voice, and I am doing that right now.
Miss Grand Bulacan.
Everyone deserves to live free from fear and violence, yet many people stay silent. I know this for a fact because I myself is a daughter of a survivor who stayed silent. Violence isn't just about physical abuse. It can be emotional, psychological, and economic abuse. That is why, as a law student and an advocate for RA 1960, the anti-violence against women and their children after 2000, I started a project called She Protect Me, where we give emotional and legal advice for the victims. Together, let's create a world where no woman or child will suffer in silence. Joining is grand appreciation.
Miss Grand Bulacan, Canada.
Let us all take a moment to reflect on the precious gift of peace. It is more than just about the absence of war. It's a chance for people to feel respected, safe, and a chance for people to live a good life. As a woman of color, I was discriminated upon, but so did many people in different walks of life. I believe that the war and violence can end if we live by an FDI, mercy, goodwill, and inclusion each day. If we live by MGI, humanity will not just survive, it will shine. Brightly, beautifully, bravely, and boldly. So let's choose peace today, tomorrow, and for days to come. Choose peace to be our peace.
Miss Grand Luzon Province.
Stop the war, stop the violence. These are not just words. These are prayers. These are dreams. I once wanted to be free, and this is my story. I was raised in a harsh environment due to
Pag-adobo, may
violence.
patatas, kinakain.
I was exposed as a child, and it's not meant to be. It was never meant to be. But I see silence in the greenery landscapes of Rizal to reconnect with myself and my family. And my grandmother taught me that peace does not always mean silence. It is about harmonizing our voices for peace, for each other. And it is from the highest mountains of Rizal province to the heart of the Philippines. I stand that peace is not weakness, it is wisdom. Thank you.
Miss Grand Survivor.
I've seen war, not just in battlefields, but in the face of poverty and inequality. Growing up with nothing, I know what it feels like to chase a dream on an empty stomach, to endure hunger and fire, simply because life will be no choice. And it breaks my heart knowing that over 780 million people still live in this kind of silent war every single day. Let's all choose kindness over cruelty, empathy over judgment, and understanding over Because true peace can only be achieved if we address the root problem. And that is war with suffering, poverty, and injustice. When we choose kindness and love as our greatest weapon, we don't just end wars, but we begin healing. And one day, may that healing reach everyone, so no child will ever have to sleep hungry again. And in that moment, rise, and a new dawn of peace and humanity begins. Mabuhay! This is to honor my father. June 13, 2018, when my father was murdered because of a simple misunderstanding that leads to violence. It changed my life in so many ways. And if this happened to my father, it can also happen to me. And it's already happening around the world. We valued in peace stuff. And I refuse not to fight over superiority. Because in war, there is no victory, but only the absence of love from humanity. Now, I stand here, not only as a daughter who lost her father, but also as an empowered Filipina. We must create a bridge of understanding, be more compassionate to one another, and to create a world where everybody is not respected regardless of who they are. Because we don't need the soldiers of war. What we need are champions of peace. Thank you.
Miss Grand, Quezon City.
If war destroys lives, the peace must be the greatest gift that we can give. Imagine a child whose future is clouded by hunger, fear, and pain. While I am blessed to live a life and to dream in peace, many children out there live in fear of losing someone that they love every single day. War is more than just the sound of guns. It is the emptiness of classrooms, the silence of homes, and the tears of families. Violence grows when we choose hatred, when we choose to turn a blind eye on injustice, and when we stay silent. But when we amplify our voices for peace, we give hope, we save lives, and assure the world that love is stronger than anger, hate, and violence. We can be the light that shines at the end of the tunnel for women, for children, and for parents. Maraming salamat.
Miss Grand, Quezon Province.
I am a firm believer that the fork and the spoon are not always best to use in the table. Sometimes we have to use knife to cut things out in our life. But tonight, it's not about the fork, spoon, or knife. As a daughter of humanity, life is best served when we use our voices as our greatest armors to cut out the silent dreams and families torn apart. Tonight, let us build a city on the table where we speak for those who have been unplaced and serve strength to those who are too tired to fight for peace alone. As one nation, we do more than end war. We prepare for a new history where people turns for humanity. Maraming salamat po.
Miss Grand, Cavite City.
War destroys cities, and violence can destroy the essence of a person's spirit. When we say stop the war and violence, it doesn't only pertain to nations at war with one another. I also consider the women who are afraid to go and sleep in their own homes, or even walk alone at night. According to the United Nations, 1 in 3 women will experience some form of physical and/or sexual violence in her lifetime. Please raise your hand if you are too a victim. I commend you for your bravery. In 2023, more than 51,000 women and girls were murdered. That's 140 lives lost every single day, not including the ones who have disappeared. In fact, 2 years ago, I stood in this very arena alongside a beauty batchmate sister of mine who later on went missing. Her story is a painful reminder that violence against women is here and it is real. So no, violence is not just about guns and bombs. It can be fear, it can be silence, and peace is not just about politics. Peace is safety, peace is respect. So, and peace as a collective is truly happens when we as a collective decide that every woman, every child, and every life is worth protecting.
Miss Grand,
We can no longer turn a blind eye to the countless lives that have been taken away in the war in Gaza, where the most innocent have suffered the greatest damage. Nearly 62,000 Palestinians have died, and beneath the rubble, more bodies lie unseen. We can no longer allow ourselves to become desensitized. Day after day, we scroll past casualty counts, lives reduced to statistics of rubble and bloodshed, forgetting that behind these numbers are 62,000 stories, 62,000 lives lived, futures stolen, and these stories demand both our outrage and our compassion in recognition of our shared humanity. We can no longer stand aside. We must demand accountability from leaders, from nations, and even from ourselves to rally not just behind the victims of the war, but we should be rallying beside them. Thank you.
Miss Grand, Pampanga.
I am a news anchor, and I have reported the world suffered. Wars destroy homes, violence through regimes, and calamities saving lives. Yet in every heartbreaking story, an ounce of hope has always remained in my heart. These stories taught me one truth, that my voice has a purpose beyond the newsroom. Now listen closely to the beat of my heart. In every heart that dares to believe, I dream of a time when I will no longer speak of pain, but of peace. When my stories will no longer echo fear, but harmony, unity, and love. A world without war is not just a dream, it is a decision. And that decision begins with us, right here, right now.
Tinatawag lang speech eh.
different women, different stories, different perspectives, but one goal. Unity and peace. Mawala na! Namove pa kayo ng mga speeches ng magagandang dilag natin ngayong gabi. And we must stand alongside these beautiful ladies. Their words remind us that beauty is fleeting, but conviction lasts forever. Read their elegant, sophisticated white gowns designed by a lovely Trinidad.
That's right, but now the silence will surge into splendor. Get ready because in just a few moments, the arena will shine with elegance, grace, and grandeur.
Up next, the Disney God competition. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
All these described 1621. One dream, 6 cells, 2 goals, 1 mission. Please welcome Ben, Rick, Nick, JC, JM, and DJ. 1621.
1620. Copyright po. Ganito yung
Hello everyone! Let's go, let's go. Hello everyone, I'm Positive! Hi everyone, I'm Win! Hello
Hello everyone.
Hi guys, I'm JC. Hello everyone, I'm Mason. We are 1621. Before anything else, we would like to thank the East Grand Philippines organization for having us. Maraming salamat din po sa AMV events and Mr. Arnold, the government, maraming salamat po. And let's go boys. So, for our next song, we're going to be performing the People's
Copyright
Singer.
po.
Our next song, it's called Ba Ba Ba.
Panoorin ko nga sila. Copyright po.
Maraming salamat po sa mga songs na na-release po natin last year. Kaya gusto pa po mapakinggan ang ating ibang kanta. You can stream it now on all digital streaming platforms. Yes, of course, and you can just follow us on all of our social media accounts at 1621PHN. Thank you again so much, Miss Grant. Congratulations, ladies, for making it in the grand finals. And para sa mga nananalo later, advance congratulations to you. Thank you po!
Jojo, ama na. Ama na. Mami Edge. Miss Grandma. Paldong-paldong ka na. Ama na. Paldong-paldo na. Ganda naman ni Krishna. Nakailang gowns na doon, dalawang back lang yan. Pagkita mo na Pagkita mo, bayan mo yung dating ano. Kahiya. Sige mo yung taas na siya. Nandito na. Wala na kasi. Dito. Dapat kumuha ka na rin kasi ng pageant. Tama na, Jo. Jo, ama na. Wala ko rin sunshine. Ang pinakamaganda niya, anak yung dalawa siya.
For her province, her city, her identity, transforming beauty into language that needs no words.
So let's behold the grand advance of the Miss Grand Philippines 2025 evening gown competition.
Punta sa Encantan. Now, saka si Friendship. Yung evening gown na.
In the cool embrace of the big guy stands a venue where elegance meets possibility.
Ayun na, mag-ano ka na. Ano ka na doon?
A place where grace rocks, beauty meets, and stars take center stage. Alerta Tagaytay, not just a destination, but an experience to see for queens, genius, and every unforgettable moment in between.
Dito ka na!
Here, every corner tells a story.
Halika!
Every step is a memory in the moment. As our act enters its next chapter, expect more than beauty. Expect wonder, innovation, and celebrations elevated beyond imagination. In coming years, our love will continue to lead, not just as a venue, but as the home of excellence, elegance, and many lessons. This is Unlimited Life, where opinions walk, where dreams unfold, and where your next unforgettable event begins.
Tingnan mo nga ulit. Ay. Alam mo siya. Nag-comment ako ulit. Ay, ang ganda sana ng gown ni Alisa. Sayang kung si Laguna man. Ba't pa rin mga ganun-ganun lahat? Ayan, okay. Wala, sige, kanya-kanyang eksena, laban.
This grand Alabama Weekly
Maloloko ako pag tumambling to, bakla.
designers, running up to celebrate Ajay Sukusana. Miss Grand Novus Region, Angel Luis Cortez Dolor. Designer, Isang Garcia. This brand from Bastara, Sophia Francine Carles. Angel Montalaba Diaz. Miss Grand Quezon Province, Gonzales. Designer Ace Vergara. Miss Grand Bravo Region, Angelique Paso. Designer Mark Joseph Saya. Miss Grand Bravo, Shannon Apoy. Designer James Peter Mahallo. Miss Grand Pilgrim Canada, Jasmine Barner. Designer Brian Oblazo Sword. Miss Grand Result Province, Beatrice Angela Rocco. Designer, Leo Alvarez. Miss Grand Sambales. Miss Grand Ticananda, Margaret Pickle.
Ganda ni Marga, Diyos ko.
Designers, Giovanni Hirschel and Arjoy Villanueva. Miss Grand President Miss Grand Taguig City, Michelle Arceo. Miss Grand Kaplan, Francesca Patrice Kaplan. Designer, Leo Almoda. Miss Grand Pampanga, Stephanie Miguel.
Oh! pinirisan.
Our candidates
Ako yun.
ready to dance are not only beautiful to behold, but also testament to Filipino artistry.
Well said, Krishna. And as the gals deliver, so too do the accomplishments of our candidates tonight. Because this is the perfect moment to recognize those who stood out with distinction. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another set of special awards. Beginning with our first award.
First up, an award for the cleaner body confidence, accessibility, and reliability are Miss One Hand.
This one hand is presented by Mr. Brian Carlo Nico Nicolas, head of digital
Copyright po
marketing
kasi,
at One
kaya
Hand.
minumute. Ang mga Sherman. Sherman ang mga Sherman.
One hand for the first time. This one hand is who? Miss Grand Papa.
Papaga! Papaga! Emma! Alina! Papaga!
Next, we celebrate the beauty that radiates and defines your Lord, the face of Maranova.
The face of Maranova is presented by Ms. Marquez Idea Lopez, founder and CEO of Maranova Philippines.
The face of Maranova is Miss Grant. Miss Grant Papa.
Papaga! Papaga!
And finally, the spotlight shines on sophistication in full bloom. A queen who turned the runway into poetry and her gown into a story of power and of grace. Our best in evening gown is. Best in evening gown is presented by Ms. Rose Bautista, marketing manager of Miss Grand Philippines 2025, together with Mr. Ian Vagafria, board director of ALV Group. And Miss Grand Best in Evening Gown is none other than Miss Grand
Papaga! 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 Wow!
Continuing as her judgment, of course, truly each recognition is a reflection of hard work, dedication, and the spirit of excellence, but tonight is far from over.
That's right, because when we return, the journey intensifies.
Our top 15 will prove that they are more than just the face, body, and charisma.
Test your beauty and brains. The question and answer portion is on when we return. Breathtaking, like your soul, I do. Ladies and gentlemen, from hundreds of hopefuls nationwide, we whittle down to the celebrated top 15.
Tonight is more than beauty, grace, or force. This is the moment where wisdom takes center stage.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen, the true essence of this grand Philippines. Just seen, it is heard. And so, without further ado, we head straight into my favorite part, the question and answer portion. Alright, give it up one more time, Maria. Give it up for our 15 lovely ladies. Alright, ladies, are you ready for the question and answer round? Alright, each of you will step forward and pick an envelope from this bowl. Inside are the names of the judges that will ask you your question.
And each of the top 15 will have 45 seconds to deliver your answers, and once they are sound, that means your time is up. Let us now begin the question and answer portion.
And our first candidate to take on this challenge is Miss Grant. Miss Grant Laban. Come on down, Miss Grant. Alright, why don't you go ahead and pick a question from the bowl. She's manifesting somebody. Alright, your judge is Marites Nobles. evening. So here's the question. How can we eradicate the culture of corruption in our country? Again, the question is, how can we eradicate the culture of corruption in our country?
There's a lot of ways for us to eradicate corruption because the Philippines is actually rich and it needs to be managed properly by our government officials. And I want to remind everyone, I need everyone right here right now, is to manifest and to think first before you buy something or even corrupt something or already working on this in this state. And if I can do that, this small step will become a big leap towards a better world to my purpose of art. And beyond being grand, may it truly be the source of light that shines beauty and purpose that inspires us all. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Grand Alma, thank you so much. And on to our next candidate, Ms. Grand Ilocos Region.
Looking very beautiful indeed. Alright, are you ready for questions for the region? Please take your judge from the bowl. Alright, and this lucky lady is going to get Mr. Ryan Ablaza.
Your question is, you were given 10 seconds in Times Square billboard to promote the Philippines. What do you do about it? Okay? You are given 10 seconds on Times Square billboard to promote the Philippines. What do you do about it?
If I'm given 10 seconds to promote Philippines in the semester, I'd like to promote art and entertainment series. Filipinos are known to be strong in times of war, conflict, or need. If I'm given that chance to promote, I'd like to show them how strong we are in battling different misunderstandings or conflicts. And in doing so, we can inspire others to do the same. And we can show them that Philippines is not just a place of beautiful islands, it is a place of resilience and spirit. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Miss Ilocos Region. Next is Miss Grand Bamban. Here we have our bowl ready. Alright, Miss Bamban. Please take your judge. And your judge is Janice Leiva.
So your question is, which is more dangerous to democracy? People who don't vote or people who vote without knowing the facts? Which is more dangerous to democracy? People who don't vote or people who vote without knowing the facts? I believe it's the people who vote without knowing the rules or the ethics of being a voter. Because I believe that voters have the power to change the world. Because we voters can change and voice out what we need. But if we choose the right leaders will do the actions for the people we need. And those leaders, if they put their deepest desires to the meaningful cause, we can give a profound impact and direction towards the future that we deserve. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Miss Bamban. Now, Krishna,
Coming up is Miss Grand Castle Province.
from the room.
Parang last time.
There you go. And your judge is Dean Rojas.
If a foreign visitor misunderstood Filipino custom, would you correct them right away or let them enjoy their version of it? If a foreign visitor misunderstood a Filipino custom, would you correct them right away or let them enjoy their version of it in life?
I believe here in the Philippines, we have different customs. That is why I will choose to advocate that story about our customs. Because we Filipinos, we have so much to offer the world that everyone deserves to experience. And I invite the world to come and experience the Philippines. Because we Filipinos, our responsibility is to share who we are and what we are today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Angela Corrales. Hey, partner. All right, moving on to Miss Grand Davao Region.
Sa kanya yung mic.
All right, go to the judge, Ms. Davao Region. It seems like Ms. Davao Region has a table today. All right.
Marinig sa live.
And your judge is Miss Winwin Marquez.
Agilay mo.
That we can be more connected and more united, not just as Filipinos, but as the whole world. We are not dependent on the internet. That is not what is invented in the world. So it is our natural state to be united and to be as one. And that's what I'm doing here at Miss Grand Philippines, representing not just my region, but the Filipino community.
And I believe this is the last to you right here. Wow. All right, Ms. Ragulan. Go ahead, pick your judge from the hole. And you get the renowned Jojo Rengais.
I think one of the best aspects of the Philippines show in the world is its Philippines, us. Because we can offer a lot of things. We can offer system for the Philippines. We promote the tourism here. We are also promoting our Filipinos. So with that, I know that we are one of the best in the Philippines. Thank you so much.
Our next candidate is Miss Grand Filipino Community in Canada. All right, please to the judge. She's like a Barbie. Your judge is. Ooh. Your question will be coming from Ella Montoya.
based on who I do, we all have different perspective on it. But personally, for me, I believe that everything happens for a reason. I look at everything in life in a positive way. I went through so much this past year, and look where I am right now, standing in front of hundreds of people, being a role model to the younger generations. And I do believe that everything happens for a reason, because I am standing here today with everything that I went through and all the struggles that I put myself through. And yet I'm standing tall with these girls, with these babes, and I represent my Filipino community from Canada. And I'm very happy to do that. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Filipino community in Canada. Our next candidate is Ms. Grant Rizal Morales. Alright, please take a question from the phone. Try to check your letter. Thank you very much. And your judge is Jason Troy Rajan.
Everyone wants to know peace. What would you rather have? The truth that lasts 1 year, or peace treaty that takes 10 years to negotiate?
Peace sounds impossible in a divided world, but I would rather choose a long time effect in the world. We are hopeful Filipinos. It only proves that we are golden. We are gates to the world. We only hope for the best. In any situation that we may face with this war, always choose to be compassionate over chaotic and understanding over hate. Let's hope for the few years that this violence stops and choose to be the light that illuminates the lives of the others. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Certainly shaping up to be a very interesting question and answer. Hello, Ms. Evermaz, please pick a judge from the vote. And your judge is Mark Rivera.
Good evening. The question is, some people believe that misinformation spreads faster than the truth online. If you could add one subject in Philippine schools to fight misinformation, digital or online, what would it become?
First of all, mabuhay Maria!
To answer your question, I think education is one of the most powerful tools or steps that we can have as people, as individuals, to have a stable economic status here in our country. So if I were to choose one subject that can be taught in the education system here in our country, that is information literacy. Social media is the largest platform that we can use, not just to promote what we have, but also to promote the tourism, the beautiful, majestic islands, the country that we have to the world. And I think with information literacy, we can achieve that. And with Granda's dream, I know that everything is possible with education.
Please pick your judge. Alright. Next time.
She chose Mr. Andy Jomo Marta.
What one Filipino tradition rules and never wants to change? No matter how much I know,
It is our respect to one another, especially to the elders. You know what? I always believe that the grassroots of peace is the time that we don't respect each other. You must always know how to respect one another. Be your time, because we don't know what is always going through in life. But if we will just every day to respect one another, then we can live a more peaceful life in this world. It's all about love and trust. Thank you.
Miss Grand Nicolaya. Up next is Miss Grand Velocity. Let me just unveil your judge tonight. And it is Miss Kiara.
If you would cast one fictional character as the president of the Philippines, who would it be and why?
That would be our very own Pangasinan fictional character, Orduha. Orduha is a strong woman who protects her family, her community, and promotes them and encourages them to be better every single day. If I could be that symbol of protection, that symbol of peace, that goes against injustice and silence, then I will be the Orduha of the Philippines.
Thank you so much, Miss Grand Velocity. Or should I say, Orduha. Up next is Miss Grand Velocity. Miss Grand Velocity, ladies and gentlemen. Very interesting question and answers tonight. Krishna, doing so great. Alright, let's start out province. Are you ready to pick a judge? Your judge is Brian Carlo Nicolas.
Kasi sa speech ng character, Maria Clara has been known to embody the epitome of the Filipino. What traits of Maria Clara should model Filipino beauty queens community emulate? Again, what traits of Maria Clara should model Filipino beauty queens community emulate?
Embodies the respect of herself. And as a modern Filipina, I believe we should always remain proud and respect ourselves, especially to the moment that we are being prone to any cases like rape, criminal, and cruelty. And I think this is the high time for us to value ourselves as not only the Philippines, not only the Filipino women, but all the women in the world. By having this, I believe we can all have peace and love to one another. Thank you so much for giving me more.
Thank you so much, Miss Grand Province. And up next, we have Miss Grand City. Wow. Miss Grand Big City, this is my second time interviewing you on this stage. My third, rather. Wow. There you go. As they say, third time's the charm, right?
Yes, and I'm reading you. So, you've chosen Mr. TJ Martinez. Hi, TJ.
So here's the question. If the Philippines was a person, what kind of personality would it have?
Honestly, it would have quite a central personality. I think our country is such a melting pot of people with such diverse personalities, whether you're demure or whether you're a rambunctious person. It caters to all different types of people. It's such a colorful place, and I hope everyone around the world sees our diversity, because our people are some of the most amazing, kindest, resilient people around the world, and I just really hope that people appreciate us, which I know that we will.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Grand Big City.
And up next, the second to the last time, Miss Black.
Oh, okay. Sila ako nag-google.
Good evening, Miss Grand. Please pick a judge. You have BJ Pascual.
Good evening.
This is my question for you. Does artificial intelligence pose a threat to mankind? Why and why not?
While AI has been a powerful tool to aid us in many different ways, I think one of the negatives is that it spreads hate and fake news. But as an active citizen, and as an active Filipino citizen who would like to encourage everybody to know your morals by using your internet and using AI as a way to uplift one another. Because as a Filipino, we have that value of capital, a share in yourself, where we uplift one another, especially other people in the rest of the world, and by using AI, we should use this for the greater force, for the better, to help save the world. Thank you.
Ms. Grandmother, the last question, or judge rather, is all yours. Your judge is none other than Brian Lynn.
Good evening, Mr. Ryan.
If peace is your question, if peace could be packaged like a product, how would you convince world leaders to buy it? Again, if peace could be packaged like a product, how would you convince world leaders to buy it?
I would convince world leaders to see as a quality, not as a quantity. What it is that the quality of us having constant dialogue with each other. It's not about the quantity or the time we need to prepare or we need to talk with each other, but it's the constant dialogue. Because if we will do that, we will eradicate disparities between the opportunities that we can get. And also, we cannot grow the division between people in terms of politics, in terms of power, and in terms of properties. So I hope that they will look at it in quantity instead of quantity.
And while their voices will echo in this arena, we move forward to honor queens who have carried their crowns with pride and purpose.
That's right, but up next, the Pharaoh Awards of our reigning Reina Hispano-Americana and Face of Beauty. And of course, the queen who brought the world closer to the Grand Tree, Miss Grand International herself.
Don't move, because the grand celebration of legacy and passing of the crown continues when we come back.
Every crown tells a story, every queen a chapter of pride, resilience, and grace. Tonight, we celebrate those who carry their flag across the world. Let us give the stage to the reigning queens. Despite pain, fatigue, and chaos, I am in my heart of creating a great person. My mission was to deliver the essence of our country, to be remembered and remind everybody who dedicated to their life. I want to be remembered not just as the first ever Filipino face of the international, but more importantly, as somebody who has left an indelible impact on their lives. Somebody who has inspired me to advocate for something, whether it be personal. I owe everything to the home, the village, and the community that I live in. From my parents, my entire family, my friends, and all my loved ones, I owe much gratitude. To my core teams from the people, the province of the family, and my community, thank you for helping me grow into the most grateful. To all the designers and creators, thank you for giving life to those stories. To Sir Arnold Garcia and Elaine Adams-Circle, thank you for giving me opportunity. And to everybody who has been part of my journey, this cloud has flowers to share. As I now relinquish my title as Face of Beauty Philippines, I am excited to welcome our new Golden Grace. I wish you the best, and please enjoy the journey of beautiful memories.
a new journey, I am happy knowing that I always carry in my heart what it truly means to be focused on beauty. That is to show the world what true beauty really leads to when we really are our hearts. And grace and gratitude, this is G is the Philippines, facing Beauty Philippines 2024, and when you're reading, facing Beauty International. A year ago, I stood here as a candidate, nervous, uncertain, but determined. Tonight, I stand as a woman who was contested, shaped, and forever changed. This crown took me to the living, and there I carried a flag. Panamericana 2025. But the greater gift was not the title, it was the journey, one that taught me to rise through doubt, to endure through pain, and to lead with purpose. To my loved ones, thank you for being the voice I heard in my darkest hours. You reminded me that strength is not carried alone. To my friends, your support turned my fear into fuel. To my mentors and my aces and queens family, you demanded discipline, resilience, and heart. Growth is never comfortable, but always worth it. To my fairy godmothers, designers, and creatives, your artistry told a story of who I am, not just how I look. You gave me more than an house, you gave me identity. To my glam team, my core team, you stood with me in every battle, every setback, and every victory. You taught me that a crown is never alone. To ALE Pageant Circle, thank you for taking a chance on me and for letting me prove that a girl with a dream could make history. What I've learned is this: doubt will follow you, but it does not define you. There were nights I asked myself if I was strong enough, and if I belonged. But every no became a reason to fight harder, to stand taller, to believe deeper. Tonight I release this crown, but I keep the truth in every day. That courage is born in struggle, and faith will always carry you through. To the next winners from Americana Filipinas, this is more than a crown. It is a responsibility to carry voices, bridge cultures, to stand for something greater than yourself. Wear it with conviction and wear it with love. Maraming salamat. Muchas gracias, Filipinas. I am Dioke, forever your Reina's Panamericana Filipinas 2024. And now, your reigning Reina's Panamericana 2025.
order, I wish Sean could stand still. But I also understand the beauty of change. It can be scary, but it is also fulfilling. Because every ending carries the promise of a new beginning. I was once a kid, waiting for my time to shine from Barangay pageants to here, from backstage chatter, yes, to the crown. My journey as a queen was never easy, and it certainly did not get easier when the crown was placed on my head. This crown has reminded me of every sacrifice, every loss, every tear, and every failure, but also the blessings that have closed those chapters and opened the new ones. Life has taken me to the highest peaks and also brought me down to the ground. And in both, I found strength to keep moving forward. I still remember when I was given only 3 days to prepare for the international pageant. 3 days that felt like a ticking bomb. But behind those 3 days were years of hard work, heartbreak, and determination that led us here. That victory was not my fault. It was our country's. It belongs to every soul who believed in me, who placed their heart in this journey, who prayed for me, who never left my side. It was never really alone. It was ours. And for that, I owe my deepest gratitude to these people. To my parents and siblings, hello. You are my first round, my first cheerleaders, and of course, my forever home. You have been my greatest reason and inspiration. To my siblings, thank you for keeping me grounded and for reminding me that before I was ever a queen, I was your ate and your sister. To my core team, Mami Ash, Mami Nicole, Mami Randall, Ate Nana, Kuya JC, Mami Purper, Ella and Ate Dawn's strangers ready to family. Thank you, it's never enough. Thank you for being my backbone throughout this journey. We're there in the earliest morning and the latest nights, making sure I was not just prepared, but also standing up to face the world. These were the strangers so that we can reveal not just a team, but a family. People that we not only down to me, but with courage, patience, and belief in myself that I could not see it. It reminded me to breathe when the pressure was too much, and you celebrated with me in every little victory along the way. This crown is on my head, but the work, the sacrifices, and the love behind are all yours too. Every step I took on the stage was powered by your dedication, and for that, thank you. You'll definitely never be enough, but thank you so much. To my designers, first, Sir Makima, and the team behind. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would wear your creations in the grandest stages. Thank you so much for letting me carry your art, your stories, and your brilliance. Every speech I wore carried a piece of me, and I will forever be grateful, and let the world know how great of a person you are. To Sir Patrick, Sir Rena, Sir Raul Sod, Ms. Mary Chua, and also Sir Jojo Bernay, and all the designers I work with. Each of you is an incredible genius, and your artistry deserves to be recognized and celebrated worldwide. Thank you to all the designers who shared your talent with me. To
my team, Creative Studios, Studio 7, Honest Studios, Kuya Jem, Mayo, and DJ, everyone, thank you for showing the power of the Philippines through your lenses and for letting the world see what I see. To my Miss International Organization, Papalagawad, Mama Teresa, and everyone who may not be physically present here, but I know your love to represent behind the scenes. To my National Police Organization, Sir Arnold Wikipedia, to ALB Cadet Circle, we believe in liability and the change that we make. So thank you. Especially to Miss Krishna, Miss Krishna, Miss Lovely, Ate Besha, thank you so much for being my lifeline with things you came too heavy to carry alone. Of course, my promise and bias. And all the people who stood proudly behind me, thank you for never losing your trust to represent our home. The team CJ, Blueberries, Sarah, and everyone who always supported me, you all never failed to extend your grace. Thank you. I never thought I could be loved this way, and I carry each of you in my heart. And of course, above all, to God. Never once did I doubt your presence. You have been my strength, my refuge, my anchor. This cannot be inevitable, but you are my foundation. And to our next Miss Philippines, this is not your story to tell. Show the world who you are. Be strong because there will be doubts. Be brave because there will be trials. But know that this entire country is behind you, cheering you on every step of the way. May you continue the legacy of all the Filipino grand queens who shone on the grand stage, just like the queens before you. And I know you will make us all proud. As I close this chapter, I leave you all with this. Life is not about never losing, but about finding the courage to rise every time I fall. My journey proves that things may test you, break you, and even make you doubt yourself. But if you keep going, they will also bless you in ways you never imagined. Sa minamahal ko Pilipinas, walang papantay sa inyong pamamahal. Patuloy kong iwawagayway ang dugong buhaw sa mga sulong ng mundo. And now, let me introduce myself, carrying his honor forever. I am Christine Julia Piazza, Miss Grand Philippines!
During the ceremony of our recognition of Venezuela, for making our nation victorious in those international pageants. Alright, everyone, stay with us because we are getting closer to revealing the woman who's going to bring our flag to the Men's Grand International Hall. the announcement of winners when we return.
Tama na! Emma na to, ma. Although, Bea naman is maganda yung sagot niya, pero Emma to. Feeling ko lang ha. Dito, Emma to ko lang. Feeling ko lang. Mamaya din. sa robbery! Charet! Sarap naman si Dr. Pepe pala. Wala na kasi. Ikaw ba sa last one, no? Kapit mo na? Pwede naman tayo matulog hanggang alas 12. So, pwede lang. Maglalaba kasi ako ng mga decolor ko. White lang na white lang na nalaban ko kanina umaga. Kailangan ko na mag-packet. Oo nga. Tagal po? Oo nga, pero kailangan ko na nilagay yung mga pwede na. Alam mo yun? Ano na? Okay na? Adita! 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 Los Angeles! Matawin nyo kasi sa alabang. Alabang Muntinlupa tayo.
Crowd check, and attention guys.
They've walked, they've spoken, they've poured out their hearts, and now only Destiny stands between them and the grounds.
Tonight, sad dreams, empty dreams, are about to change forever with a five-star crown masterful designed by Lanza Eagles, awaiting our new Miss Grand Philippines 2025. And of course, the stellar pageant route, also crafted by Andrew, for our queen and runners-up. Ladies and gentlemen, Molarina, Philippines! This is the moment we've all been waiting for. The announcement of winners! And now, we're waiting for the results from our tabulation partners, Reyes de Candor and Company. Now we have Mr. Junior. All right, let's begin.
This is getting real.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, for the very last time, we're close to crowning our queen. Who do you think will win?
Let's do your best. Wonderful candidates, so many beautiful candidates out here.
Few moments before me. Our energy is one last time. This is the last time before we award our
Thank you guys for watching and na namin. Charas!
Now, let's begin by awarding the title of second runner-up. This queen has shown remarkable strength and grace. Tonight, she secures her place as one of our shining gems.
Miss Grand Philippines 2025 second runner-up is awarded by Sophia Blanca Santos, Miss Elite World Philippines 2025. Francis Ray Chi, Creative Director of Miss Grand Philippines, Mark Rivera, and Viviana Lynn Winston, Miss Grand International Malaysia 2025.
Miss Grand Philippines second runner-up is Miss Grand Rizal.
Grabe naman si Sophia, mata.
One queen crown, and only 6 more to go. Congratulations to our first runner-up, and now to our second runner-up, rather. And now we move on to the first runner-up. The first runner-up is a very important position in any case. The winner of the duties and responsibilities, the first runner-up is immediately going to take her place. This lady is one step closer to her crown. She proves that she is every inch a queen. Miss Grand Philippines 2025 first runner-up is awarded by Jubilee Teresa Costa. Miss Grand Philippines 2024 first runner-up, Aldrich Navarro. General Manager, Miss Grand Philippines, TJ Marquez, and Alicia Lin, Miss Grand International 2024 fifth runner-up. And Miss Grand Philippines
First runner-up.
2025 first runner-up is Miss Grand
International grounds. She will represent the Philippines in a global stage that celebrates not just beauty, but character and individuality. Face of Beauty Philippines 2025.
Face of Beauty Philippines 2025 is awarded by Team Sarah Rizal. Face of Beauty International 2024. Honoring Mas, Managing Director of Face of Beauty International, and Vicky Bugaya, International Affairs Director of Face of Beauty International.
Oh my God!
In our Face of Beauty International Philippines 2025 is
Si Nikki yan! Face of Beauty, pelikula, Quezon City. Nikki.
Mr. Number 21, Nikki Buenas.
Tama! Alita na yung ano, Laban! Oh my God! Sino na to? Sinong sunod? Asia Pacific? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Hey!
Green House School. The next queen will carry the Philippine flag to a fashion that celebrates culture, travel, and beauty of nations coming together. Miss Tourism World Philippines 2025. Miss Tourism World Philippines 2025 is awarded by Justine Calazarda. Miss Tourism World 2022 first runner-up, and Aditi Pahadas, Miss Supernational Philippines 2021. Our Miss Tourism World Philippines 2025.
Miss Tourism World Bea kaya to. Oh my God! Sino? Bea Maclaren. Oh my God!
Sino?
Basta! Bea Maclaren.
Our Miss Tourism World Philippines 2025 is Miss Grand again.
Ay! Napinig ka pa rin ng corona si Jay? Oh my God! Ang tanong, tatanggapin kaya niya? Oh my God! Second title! Second title, Michelle! Lalaman ulit! Oh my God! Oh my God! Sarah muli! Hello sa ating 11,000 live viewers! Sino ang winner? May tatlong viewer! Hello po sa mga crowd! Follow, subscribe! Oh my
This
God!
team will represent the Philippines in the most prestigious pageant that celebrates the richness of the Spanish-speaking
Oh my God! Ayan na! RHA! Sino kaya to?
Besitas Sen Marquez, Reina Hispano-Americana 2017, Katrina Negado, Reina Hispano-Americana 2019 fifth runner-up, Maria Ingrid Fedecina Santa Maria, Reina Hispano-Americana Filipinas 2022, and Marites Dea Noves, founder and CEO of Marinova Philippines.
Oh my God!
A star-studded, crowded, I would say.
Ang hirap! Oh my God! RHA! RHA! Oh my God! Oh my God! Laban, Mare! Woo! Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the final and most
Ten history-maker women remain. One of them will become Miss Asia Pacific Philippines 2025, and the other will be crowned as the new Miss Grand Philippines 2025.
Oh my God!
2025.
Nakakaba!
Miss Asia Pacific Philippines 2025 is awarded by Janice Lea. Miss Asia Pacific International 2024.
Oh my God.
Only Mass International Affairs Director.
Magkatabi pa sila.
International.
Magkatabi pa si Emma and Anita.
Digital marketing, one hand.
Our Miss Asia Pacific International
Oh my God.
2025 will also become Miss Victoria Sports. Our Miss Asia Pacific International 2025
Oh my God!
Our Miss Asia Pacific International 2025 Miss Grand Sampai.
Emma na to! I'm so happy for Anita! Oh my God! Oh my God! Pampanga na lang! Ang natitira! Pampanga! Oh my God! Pampanga na lang! Sana! Pampanga na po po! Ah! Oh my God!
Alright! Ladies, take a deep breath. Because for one of you, I will change forever. Filipinas! Morena!
Ito na! Laban! Woo!
The next lady I will call will represent the Philippine sash with honor and pride and fight for a back-to-back victory at the international stage.
Oh my God! Ito na!
So are you ready?
Woo!
Miss Grand Philippines 2025 is awarded
Thank you sa ating 13,000 live viewers. Please don't forget to subscribe to the Crown Philippines. Subscribe po kayo.
She will also be known as Miss Zagais. And ready na ba kayo? Ready na ba? Miss Grand Prix 2025 is once again, Philippines! Let's make a round of noise! Because for the very first time, say hello to our newly crowned Miss Grand Philippines 2025!
Congratulations on our winners tonight.
Wow, congratulations mga ka-Crown. Please don't forget to subscribe to the Crown Philippines. Hindi ka naman. Laban!
Unity and harmony shining from this very stage. Miss Grand Philippines 2025 is staged by no one else led by their visionary, director, Bernard Martinez. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, our queens are more than princesses, and of course the fairies are ambitious proud. And as the grand cry of Miss Grand Philippines echoes across the globe, we stand as one, bold, fearless, and unshaken.
I am your king of the whole ball, Miss Golden Dream Warriors.
And I am your universal Miss Philippines 2025, Jasmine Mama. I am your Miss World Nation 2025, Krishna Magni Dominguez. And I am your universal woman 2024, Maria Gigante. And this has been
Wala
the
yun.
Miss Grand Philippines 2025 Grand Coronation Act. Right.
Thank you mga ka-ground.